Hey everyone, so I've been getting a lot of questions and comments from my old water marble tutorial, the one I did back in March, and so I decided to do a video to be as in-depth as I can and as descriptive about how to do a really good water marble detail on your nails. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And first we're going to start off with what you need. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have all of your tools before you even start. So first off, I have some tape. I use this to cover the skin of my nail. You also want a toothpick to make the design. You're going to need napkins or paper towels to wipe off the toothpick as you're doing the design. You'll need room temperature water. Now, I know that some people use filtered water. They say that's really good for it, or it's like the best, but I just use regular tap water. I keep it in this bottle. And I know I've been getting questions like, what is room temperature water? Basically, room temperature water is just water that sits out for 24 hours or more, and I'm not really sure exactly the temperature of room temperature water, but I guess whatever the temperature of your room is, that's what it is. So that's why I just keep a bottle of water on my vanity all the time to have it ready for when I'm able to do a water marble design. Also, you're going to need your nail polishes. Now when it comes to nail polishes, I've been getting questions like, which ones do I use? Which ones are best? Which one doesn't work? My polish isn't spreading. What's wrong? So I decided to do a little experiment with the brands of polishes that I have, and just going to go down the list of which ones I'm going to be using to see which ones spread and which ones don't, because I haven't used all of my polishes to do this, just mostly my China Glaze and my OPI ones, but I have some other brands that I'm going to test today to see if those work. Oh, and also you need something to put your water in. This is the bottom half of a styrofoam cup, because I have to clean out the plastic containers that I used before. So I'm going to be using this. It worked out really well. Okay, so the brands of polishes I have in front of me that I'm going to use, I have Wet n Wild, I have Nicole by OPI, Sephora by OPI, Essie, Orly, China Glaze, OPI. I'm also going to be trying the LA Colors Art Deco, Butter London, Sally Hansen, Trade Secret, Icing, and then there's a brand that I've never heard of. It was given to me by my dad's girlfriend, and I'm not even sure how to pronounce this, so I'm not going to try to butcher it, but that's what it looks like. That's how you spell it, Chambor. But I'd never heard of this brand before, but I did look it up online, and they have a couple of different colors, but this one was really pretty though. But I'm also using this one. Okay, so I'm going ahead and go into to see which ones spread and which ones don't, and let's just go ahead and get into that. Okay, so as you can see, I have my water right here in my container. I have my napkin and my toothpick right here. And all my polishes are down here so I can get to them. Okay, the first two I'm going to try Icing. And then I'm also going to try Sally Hansen. What you want to make sure you do before you even open them is shake them up a little bit. And then you want to open both of them and set them right next to the container as close as you can. Okay, so now that you have both of them open and sitting right next to your container, make sure you can take them out easily. So I'm going to start off with one of the colors. I'm going to start off with the white. Try to get enough nail polish on the brush to make a decent sized drop. Now what you want to do is hover over the water and let it drop in and spread. Okay, so I got up close so you could see it actually spreading out. So So I'm going to start off with the white, and you want to work fast with this. Make sure you get enough polish on the brush, hover over the water, and then let it drop in and spread. Get the next one. If it'll fall out. Let it drop in and spread. So far these two are working out pretty good. Okay, so I'm not going to do that much because I still have a few more to go. Then I'm going to take the toothpick, run it through, wipe it on the napkin, then run it through again, wipe it on the napkin. This I'm just checking to see if it dried too fast before I was able to do anything with it. But it looks like it's standing up to spreading it around. So for these two, they work really well. So I'm just gonna dry this up. I'm blowing it for a little bit and dry it up to pick it up. And it came out really easy. Next ones I'm gonna try is China Glaze. And I'm gonna try the Nicole by OPI with this one. So again, shake up your polishes before you open them. Open them up all the way and sit them right next to the container. Make sure you get enough on your brush to make a decent drop. Which it doesn't seem to want to do. Alright, and that spreads out. I'm going to use China Glaze. And that spread out. Oops, whoa, that was way too much. But it still spread out. But it was like, that was way too much. Okay, I'm going to do one more of the Nicole by OPI. And those two spread out really good, especially China Glaze. I guess that's why I mostly use China Glaze for my water marble nails, because it works really well. And you're still able to just do your design. And you're still able to do your design. You see it doesn't dry very quickly, so you have lots of time to work with it. And let's dry this one up and move on to the next two. Alright, the next two I'm going to do Oily. And I'm going to do OPI. Okay, with Oily and OPI, they seem to work out pretty good. But I see that the OPI dries a little faster than the Oily does. So that can be a problem when trying to design it, because all the color is just messing up. So for the Oily, yes. For the OPI, I would say no. Next, I'm going to be doing Essie with Butter London. Okay, I see right now with the Essie, it seems like it's spreading a little bit, but it's spreading really slow. So that is definitely an issue. So now I know that's not going to work out. I'm going to go ahead and take it out. And I'm going to try the Butter London. And that spread out really good, especially for a glitter. Glitters are iffy when it comes to doing the watermelon roll. I'm going to try to do Essie one more time. Okay. Now it's kind of just sitting on top of the polish. I don't know if the Butter London is dry already. Yeah, it's already dry. So using the Butter London probably would not work out with this. So that's next. I'm going to be using this one, the one I can't pronounce, and also Trade Secrets. Alright, I'm going to first start off with the Trade Secret. Get enough polish on the brush. Get a drop in there. That's going to spread out really good and really fast. Next I'm going to do purple. Again, wow, that spread it real fast. Alright. Okay, I don't know if it's because it took me forever to get a decent amount of polish, but it doesn't seem to be spreading. So let's check to see if it's already dry. Yeah. Okay, so even though the purple one spread fast, it dried even faster. So I definitely wouldn't use that. But let's see if I use this one. That one spread fast. That one's pretty good. But yep, it dries way too fast. Like the brown is he's struggling to do anything because it's just drying way too fast. So these, okay, the Trade Secret, yes, but this one, no. The last three I'm going to do together, this is only 3 left. Try the Sephora by OPI, the LA Colors Art Deco, and the Wet n Wild polish. Now this is also going to be testing to see if glitters are good for this or not. These seem to be doing very well. Alright. I think we hit a snag with the Wet n Wild. Doesn't seem to want to go anywhere. Okay, but those two are still spreading well, so I'm going to take this out. So I'm going to try it without the Wet n Wild glitter. So these by themselves work very good. You just have, because the LA Colors one has glitter in it, but it's spread out all the way. Okay, next I'm going to take my toothpick, see if I can move them around. Seems to be working out pretty good. I guess with the LA colors, because it has so much glitter in it, it's taking over the Sephora by OPI. So if you do want to use an LA colors, I probably won't choose one with all that glitter in it. So I'm gonna pick one that doesn't have that. Okay, so I chose a different one. This one doesn't have any glitter in it. Let's see how this one does. Okay, so these two did good. Still seem like the pink is taking over the green. I'm gonna clean this up and then that will be it. Okay, so I had my yes, my no's, and my maybes. So I'm gonna start off with my no's. OPI, it did not work out. The very glittery Wet n Wild didn't work out either. Once it did spread out, but once you put another color on top of it, the color didn't want to spread out. But since this is the only Wet n Wild polish I have, I don't know if like a regular Wet n Wild would work. So I might have to go pick one up and then see if that one works. The Essie didn't work out at all. The Butter London didn't work, although it spread out really fast. It dried just as fast as it spread out. And then this one didn't work out either. It spread out but dried too quickly. My maybes were the LA Colors Art Decos. They spread out and you're able to do the design within the water, but they seem to take over as you put in another polish. Like there'll be more of this color than, say, like when I did this one. There was not that much of this one, but there was a lot of this one. And then the ones that worked really well are the Sephora by OPI, the Orly, China Glaze, Nicole by OPI, Sally Hansen, Icing, and the Trade Secrets. So those are the ones that are in my collection, the brands that are in my collection that worked out. If you have different brands, then I guess experiment with those and tell me how they worked for you. So this is the end of this part 1. There will be a part 2 coming up on the actual process of putting the water marble on your nails. So stay tuned for that video and I will see y'all again soon. Bye!